It is time. We finally have the Ringside report that has to do with the universe mode and the creation suite. Now, as you know, this has been one that I've been looking forward to for quite a bit. They have it in video form, so let's watch it together and react to it and see what they are bringing this year in WWE 2K26. All right, let's just jump right in.
It's your role model, Bailey. And since no one else is up to the task, I am here to walk you through everything new in universe mode.
Man, Bailey needs anything song, bro.
WWE2K26.
I'm begging.
This year's modes are all about storytelling, creativity, and control.
Do a flip.
It's going to be so much fun. Hope you can handle it. Universe mode, you say? We're starting
the
with
main
that,
menu?
because
The
this
first time we've seen that,
it's
I
got
think.
more options and more drama. More ways a creative person like you
Some
can build
promo
the
stuff.
WWE of your wildest imagination. First up, drafts.
Oh, the draft.
Finally, drafts are actual events now. And for all you little micromanagers that have to have it your way, you can customize the whole thing. Schedule your own drafts, set your own rules with no one in your way. You can now watch whole shows. That's so neat. And
I love this.
with as few breaks as possible. Sometimes you just want to sit back and relax like the true leader you are and watch everyone else compete and do all the work. Watch the whole card play out and let them do all the exciting things. You can now easily set up and customize your universe. Pick your shows, PLEs, import your created shows, and more. It's all in one place. Easy peasy. All right,
Nice.
for all you obsessive types, there are more sliders and settings. Fine-tune your match logic, balance things,
Oh, wow.
whatever. But here's the
They're really
important part.
letting you...
Teams. Make an entrance with your crew and use the full team motion setting to make it look perfect. Oh,
Ooh.
and more championship
Interesting.
slots on shows. And you could
More
choose
championship
specific
slots is
attires
awesome.
for PLEs, promos, and WrestleMania.
What?
Because you have to look good when you're a champion. With that said, let's talk about
They're picking the
real
attires for
fun
certain
promos.
things.
Which you know I'm best at.
Updated
Superstars
promos.
can make announcements about their future. You know, make a bad decision, turn into a fan favorite or a villain, all that fun stuff. Call-outs and interrupts are better too. Challengers can pick the match type or champions can pick the
wow.
show. Ready to cash in? I wrote the book on that. The team improved cash-ins during title matches. They really perfected my move this time. Thanks. Okay,
I know people were
let's move
complaining
on
about
to
the Money in the
community
Bank,
creations. This is where all you creative types hang
the
out.
Money in the Bank
Think
stuff
you
in the
can
universe.
design gear better than a role model? Knock yourself out. Get ready for a big upgrade to the creation suite. Full body morphing, better face morphing, and two-tone hair blending so you
two-tone
can all
hair, I'm so
try
excited for
to
it.
copy my style or create your own. For arenas, you can customize LED barricades, all that technical stuff. And for create an entrance, you can finally set up advanced timeline editing for stables. And
I think it's the first time we've seen the MFTs, right?
doubled the creative superstar slots to 200 and custom image slots to 2,000. That is
we
amazing.
knew about that. We knew about
Listen
that
up.
from the one.
I keep hearing people act like we only work on creative superstar. And honestly, that's adorable. Create an entrance? Yeah, we added advanced options for solo and stable motions. And you can finally build entrances and victories for 4 and 5 person stables.
Nice.
Create a championship? Brand new parts. In fact, with all those new parts, one of you should go ahead and create a special Bailey-only championship.
Creating a championship is so hard. I've tried so many times.
Of the role model. Don't
I could never make it look good, but I'm also very
I'm
picky.
genuinely excited to see what you all do when WWE 2K26 comes out on March 13th. It's your world, your show, your story. But just remember, you're all just living in mine. I'm Bailey, and I'll always be your favorite superstar. Have a great time.
Honestly, awesome stuff. Okay. As always, I'm going to look through the video again and point out the things that I like about the changes coming to WWE 2K26 when it comes to universe and the creation suite. These look new. A lot of these look kind of new. Like this mask is definitely new. I don't remember that being in the game. I like this clown mask, this mask over here. These look like they're all from the island though, so these are probably stuff you're probably gonna have to purchase, I assume, unless they're just unlockable, but I'm assuming these are going to be purchasable. But all these masks look pretty cool.
Activity and control.
Now this looks like it could be really interesting. Obviously, we've had this in the past with, you know, changing how the arms and stuff look, but it looks like there's going to be more options. Drafts looks like they're going to be pretty dang cool. It looks like it's going to, let me try to get this. It looks like it's going to work kind of like my GM's drafts, like the UI. Like this UI is very similar to the one that's in my GM mode, as we know. So this looks pretty cool. The drafts is going to be super fun, man. I like this a lot. Okay, and like here it looks like you really can customize it. So reserve pick method, reserve picks are off. You can have reserved picks, champion picks. You can set how many champions you want picked. So I guess if you were doing like a shake up in the middle of the year or something for your universe mode, you would have those on. So if you only want one champion to be able to be picked from your show or whatever, which is really, really cool. Legend picks is interesting. And then the draft name is just called Universe Draft. So you can have it be like in a certain event, I guess. So like a superstar shakeup, how they were doing in the past. So maybe it's like a shorter draft. Like this one says max draft picks 20. You can have it be like 10. So like only 10 people get picked. I like that. I like that a lot. That's really cool. The ability to watch whole shows, I think, is going to make making like a universe mode content really fun. Say if you are a streamer or something and you have a universe mode that you watch, you play on stream or whatever, and have storylines and stuff. I think being able to just watch the whole thing through, really, really cool. I would love to see how fluid it is, and like I think it's going to be really interesting. This is definitely something I'm going to mess around with a lot, I'm not gonna lie. And here we have a little bit of the universe wizard setup. So customize your universe in WWE 2K26. You can customize events on the universe calendar and their details before the first show even starts. Choose which weekly shows and premium live events you would like featured, assign show participants and champions, and decide which month you'd like to start in. So you can choose which month you're going to start in, which is interesting. So you don't have to like sim through or whatever. I think you could just start at a certain month, which is cool. Would you like to customize your universe or go directly with the universe menu, the default settings? So like they say here, they show here, you can hear Bailey say it, it's very customizable this year, like this as well. This is crazy, the matchmaking sliders. And this is going to make it so much more interesting to keep it like real, because as everyone knows who's played universe mode over the last what feels like 100 years, honestly, after a while in universe mode it starts getting a little wacky with how the matches start being made and stuff. Not even, sometimes it don't even take that long, but a lot of the matches come a little wacky. So having stuff like this will definitely help probably make it happen a lot less. I don't expect it to be perfect because nothing in these games are ever perfect, but I do think these sliders are definitely going to help a lot. I'll be completely honest with you guys, I'm not somebody who has played Universe a lot in the last couple of years, simply because they haven't made many changes to Universe for me to want to do a Universe mode in the Universe mode, like game mode. But seeing the changes that they're putting into this year's Universe, I am a little bit more interested than I was in the last few. Specific attires for PLEs and promos, so you can have like a casual attire for a superstar, pretty sick, if you want them to like come out to the ring and like, just their regular clothes that like you usually do on TV and stuff. I do like that a lot. And having a set gear for WrestleMania, so if you want to make everyone look as best as possible for WrestleManias in your universe, all very, very cool. Definitely love how much customization is going to be now put into universe mode this year. I do like all these changes that they're doing with promos as well. I do like how this looks. Granted, I have not really messed around with Universe enough while the promos were added back to really know what's super new and what's super not. So if anyone sees this, you can let me know down in the comments how good this really looks. But just from what I see here, I do like the ability to choose a match for when you are challenging somebody. Like, that's really cool. And then you could choose to accept the challenge, and you could say, like right here it says like, wait, let's have that match right now, and like that's pretty cool. I like that a lot. I hope they continue to add more to the promos. I would really love Create a Story to just be back in WWE 2K games, and maybe that happens now that last gen is out of the picture. Maybe they can add a little bit more. Obviously this is the first game with last gen out of the picture, so maybe from this time moving forward, a lot of those things that people have wanted in the game start to get added into the game. I think this preset, because I'm pretty sure this is a preset. I think she's new. I think this is a new face preset. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure this is already a new preset for the face. I'm looking at the hairs here, and I don't think I see anything too new, honestly, that I'm familiar with, really. Now for the tattoos, I don't see anything too new that hasn't been in the game. This is old. These are all old ones. There looks like there's more options down, but I'm not too sure. And obviously we have some masks here, but if you look, a lot of them do have the island logo, so I don't know if these are going to be unlockable or if you're going to have to pay money for them in VC. Maybe you get them out of the Ringside pass. I'm not 100% sure. Now the full body morphing, like, these definitely look much new. Like, the muscles here, dude, Jesus fucking Christ, look at look at this. Jeez, kind of insane how defined a lot of these are. Look at that, look at the Jesus Christ. Oh my god, dude, it's fucking massive. I do like how many options there are now. There's going to be some funny looking characters in WWE 2K26 with these, I can already tell. Now they say better face morphing. This looks very similar, but maybe it works a little bit differently. Maybe it's something that we have to get our hands on and really see the difference. Now obviously the Toonto hair colors, sick. I'm a big fan of this. I like this a lot. This is something you're going to see a lot of people utilizing in WWE 2K26, I'm sure, me included. Now let's look at these here. Armor. I don't remember this being its own page. Armor, which is pretty cool. I like this little fur thing here. I don't think these are really that new. This green thing might be a little new, but a lot of these look, I'm pretty sure, are in the game or in 2K25 right now. Now we knew about this a couple weeks ago when they made the post about all the changes that they are making to WWE 2K26. Those were a couple of them: the 200 creative superstar slots and the 2000 image slots. Very welcome changes, especially if you're somebody who downloads a lot of superstars because maybe you want to do AEW in WWE 2K26. Obviously you're going to be downloading a lot of calls, but at least now you won't fill up your entire call roster with just those in case you want to make your own superstar or something, you know. They're saying more customization, but a lot of these look the same. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, adorable. Those are all things that I've seen.
Yeah, we added advanced options.
I spend a lot of time in there.
And you can finally
but new stable motions and stuff, I'm all for.
And 5-person stables. Create a championship? Brand new parts.
Now create a championship, I'm not too familiar with. Like I said before, I'm just not very good at it.
Only championship. You know, something worthy of the role.
I haven't messed around with create a championship too much. I do try. All right, and that was the Ringside report for the universe mode and the creation suite. Now the universe changes, I love. I'm really excited to test those out. I think they made it a lot more customizable, and I hope that everything works as intended and that universe feels a little bit more realistic, quote unquote, to like how regular TV is and stuff like that, like regular WWE product, or even, you know, the AEW product, whatever you create in your universe modes. Now I will say when it comes to the creation part of the video, I feel like it was lacking a little bit. They didn't really show too much, and the stuff they did show looked like it was only available in the island, whether that's purchase or not. That seemed new, but like everything else seemed like stuff that was already in the game. Granted, I don't know everything in the WWE 2K25 creation suite, so I can't say for sure. It's not like I know every single thing that's in there right now, but a lot of those things I do recognize that have been in the game for many a year. They've been in the game for many a year, but I didn't see too much new that didn't have an island logo next to it. So it's going to be interesting to see when WWE 2K26 comes out. That is definitely going to be the first thing I check out when I get into the game, so I will be letting everyone know about that. Anything new that I find, probably post on like Twitter or something. If you want to see a video about that, I could do that as well. All in all, the changes to universe look really cool, and it definitely seems like a mode that I'm going to mess around with a bit more, but I'm a little wary about what's new in the creation suite that you don't have to pay money for. If you stuck around this whole time, I really do appreciate it. Let me know what you think about the changes coming to universe mode and the new things coming in the creation suite. And if you're looking for somebody to watch for WWE 2K26 content or WWE 2K content at all, make sure to like and subscribe. I plan to do a lot more in the future, and likes on the video definitely let me know that you guys want to see it. So yes, thank you for watching. I will see you all next time.